You're checking out the longest running online radio show on the iPower Evening Show. DeMarco J on Pretty Ricky and Stefan Mason.
It's time now for the Clown Donkey Hall of Shame.
What kind of fool am I?
Somebody done act a fool. Somebody done put their foot in their mouth.
The bottom line is, I think you're a complete jackass. Worse than a female.
Now say some more. I knock your ass right back down, fake ass wanna be preaching, no members having mother.
Time for that induction ceremony.
Mean, just plain mean. I might as well be working for white folks.
The iPower Evening Show.
This week's Clown Donkey Hall of Shame for Friday, December 6, 2019, goes out to Stacey Dash of Florida. Yep, here we go again. Now, Charlamagne the Guy says this all the time on The Breakfast Club. The craziest people in America comes from the Bronx and all of Florida. Now, what's Stacey Dash done do now? Well, this ain't nothing new. Matter of fact, this is old news that happened a couple months ago down in Florida in her domestic violence assault on her husband. Now, for those who don't remember the story, let's not waste no time and let's take it to CBS Miami for the report, please.
Stacey Dash is accused of battery after an incident in Newport Richey. The clueless actress since posted bail. According to an incident report, police took Dash into custody after an argument with a male. She's accused of pushing and slapping him. The report says the victim has red scratch marks on his upper left arm from being pushed.
Yes, poor Stacey Dash, who I don't feel sorry for, was arrested for assaulting her husband in a domestic dispute over senseless nonsense. But that's not the reason why I'm giving her this clown donkey. No, sir. That's not even the case in this situation. And most of us know that Mrs. Dash is related to financial struggle business mogul Damon Dash of Rockefeller Records, who owes a little money at this time, allegedly, who is her cousin. And despite of the poor financial situation that Mr. Dash allegedly is in, he wants nothing to do with her coonery around him. Look, Damon Dash still or was a successful businessman, not just in the hip-hop game, but in other PR marketing resource, once maintaining his current business and got better fish to fry than to worry about the coonery that Stacey Dash is well known for since she started bleaching her skin, been on Fox News trashing black people. Oh, and speaking of trashing black people, why you think Mrs. Dash is getting this Batman's Joker and this hee-haw? Well, Miss Stacey Dash has a problem identifying her true identity, but instead, this clueless star, Mrs. Dash, was identifying her true colors on how she really feels about her own people who she want nothing to do with. Who all remembers when Stacey Dash said this? Let's go to Fox News on how she really feels about Black History Month and BET.
There's some growing outrage with some over the lack of diversity of Oscar nominees. Filmmaker Spike Lee and actress Jada Pinkett Smith say they're not going to go to the Oscars after an all-white list of nominees was announced for the major categories for a second year in a row. Joining us now to weigh in, actress and Fox News contributor Stacey Dash. Well, what do you think about this?
I think it's ludicrous.
Why?
Because we have to make up our minds. Either we want to have segregation or integration. And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. If it were the other way around, we would be up in arms. It's a double standard. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
Are you saying there shouldn't be a Black History Month because there isn't a White History Month?
Exactly.
Lord Jesus. Play that again for me, for those that didn't catch that.
We have to make up our minds. Either we want to have segregation or integration. And if we don't want segregation, then we need to get rid of channels like BET and the BET Awards and the Image Awards, where you're only awarded if you're black. If it were the other way around, we would be up in arms. It's a double standard. Just like there shouldn't be a Black History Month. You know, we're Americans, period. That's it.
Are you saying there shouldn't be a Black History Month because there isn't a White History Month?
Exactly.
Now, I was going to say Florida, ladies and gentlemen, Florida, but this is bigger than Florida. This kind of coonery is everywhere in this country, and not just the Sunshine State down in Florida. But that's not the reason why Stacey Dash is getting this clown donkey, but she should, the way she impresses her oppressors of hate. And speaking of black history, there's some states right now where Negroes think like the brainless Miss Dash should not have a BET or a Black Black History Month, because we had President Obama as the first black president. So, black people overcame, and we should stop talking about race and slavery. Really? In the words of the late great Red Fox, a.k.a. Fred G. Sanford, when it comes to Negroes who look down upon their people.
A bunch of jive niggas.
That's exactly who they are. A bunch of jive niggas cooning for their oppressors.
Yep.
But back to this woman named Stacey Dash, who did a lot of cooning on Fox News before she was terminated by her employer called False News, the real fake news. Stacey's pocketbook full of green was a little bit thinner, ran out of money, low on income, and wasn't doing so well. Well, that's karma for your ass, pleasing your colonizers at Fox News. Trump didn't have your back. Oh well, and I'm supposed to feel sorry for her? Nope.
No.
Well, anyways, after Stacey Dash got into an altercation with her husband by physically assaulting him, she was indeed arrested and charged with assault. Now here's why she's getting the clown donkey. That will explain to you that she is officially done with us black folks putting her self-hate in motion. Now, after the police report was made, Mrs. Dash also put down on the incident report her personal information. You know, name, address, phone number, age, sex, height, that kind of thing.
Right.
But the minute she saw the word race on the incident report, you know what your race is? Guess what she put down on the incident report? Any guesses? Let's start with you, DeMarco. Or in the words of Charlemagne the God, guess what race it is?
All right.
What race you think she put down on her report?
Let me see. Hispanic.
Hispanic? Well, she do kind of look Latina, you know, Puerto Rican after bleaching her skin, but I don't think she wants to identify Hispanic as her race.
No.
She wants nothing to do with illegal aliens in her mind and then get deported by ICE agents.
I don't mind seeing
Man,
that.
would I love to see that.
Yeah,
Not that I'm
yeah.
for ICE agents arresting illegals who've been in this country who didn't actually come to this country when they were kids.
Right.
Well, anyways, Stefan, I know you love your blackness, your black culture, and your black history.
Yes,
but at the
sir.
same time, please give me your answer on what race describes Miss Stacey Dash on the incident report.
Well,
Guess what race it is?
Let me see here. What is she? Hispanic? Nope. DeMarco already said that.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Did she put down Native American? Nope. Too obvious. I don't think Native Americans would sell out their own people like that.
Right.
Anyways. Oh, I know.
What she put down?
She put down white.
That's right. Yeah, you are correct, Stefan. Miss Stacey Dash put down white,
I knew it.
Caucasian, Anglo-Saxon,
Yes, I
Blanco.
knew it all
It's
along.
obviously Stacey Dash put down white.
Why?
WHITE as her official race, knowing that she was once darker than what she is now, trying to be more lighter like a Colin Kaepernick or DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club. But those two brothers don't have no kind of common with a coon who can't stand looking at herself in the mirror, seeing a person of color who she claims she's not. Plus, pleasing her husband, who is white, that yes, I'm white, a white American. Hit that tape, please. Niggas acting white, knowing white racist bigots, sees you as a dumb nigger.
Oh, well.
Meanwhile, please induct this clueless star, who is really clueless, literally, and confused about her race, Stacey Dash, into the Clown Donkey Hall of Shame.
Thanks, Ricky, on your Clown Donkey Hall of Shame. You broke it down. In the words of Malcolm X, who taught you to self-hate as a black person?
Right.
Because it's obviously to me that Stacey Dash hates her own race, her own people, hate being black, don't want nothing to do with black people. Wow.
And that's one of the reasons why her cousin and smart businessman, Damon Dash, despite that he's in a financial situation right now, allegedly, he wants nothing to do with her coonery.
Oh, well.
Hey, if I get arrested in that situation, assaulting someone, I ain't gonna put down white as my race.
No.
Hell nah. I'm gonna put down black.
Damn
Because that's
right.
what God made me. Black and proud, goddammit.
Come on.
Unapologetic.
You're right, brother. I myself love being black.
Right.
And unapologetic.
Damn.
Thanks, Ricky, for that Clown Donkey.